Welcome to our history. Today we're talking about the new challenges. We just finished talking about the Vietnam War, and this is a long time after the war. This is a day that we remember. It is September 11, 2001. And this day is when two planes were hijacked and they flew into these very, very, very large towers in New York City, and they crashed into these towers. And what we believe after the crash and after the buildings fell down, they discovered that some terrorism was involved. And terrorism is using fear and violence to achieve political goals or gains. So President George W. Bush, he declared war on terrorism at that time. And I don't have a video I felt comfortable sharing actually with the kids right now. However, what I do want you to do is to discuss these things with your parents or whoever is at home and takes care of you, because this is something that happened, 18, 19 years ago, but it has dramatically changed the way that we do things. So if you want to ask them questions, definitely get their view of this event called September 11. However, after this event happened, President Bush, he made in 2002 the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. And this did a few things. First, it really increased the amount of security we have in an airport. Before this, people didn't have to take off their shoes. They didn't have to stand in long lines. They didn't have to put their bags through checking monitors to see what was in them. However, after this incident, now we have to do those things. We have to stand in lines. We have to get multiple screenings, multiple ID checks to make sure we are the people we say we are, and extra bag checks. And people today don't question it. But before this terrorist attack in 9/11, people never used to have to go through this. So also, President Bush sent out troops to Afghanistan and Iraq, where the leaders of this 9/11 terrorist event may have lived, and that started a war in Iraq and Afghanistan. So, short lesson today. However, this is something I do want you to talk to your parents about, and just ask them maybe what they remember from this event and what their opinions on this event are.